Hello folks, and welcome to this week's Music Alerts. I've got a couple of vinyl releases to talk about this week, but before we get to that, CD. And let's start with Ace Records and Southern soul man Calvin Arnold's Funky Way, an album originally released via the Venture label in 1967. But there's more here, as this collection spans 67 to 69. Now, why is that? Well, you get 5 tracks from the vault, his vault, squeezed onto the CD. Now, this particular album didn't do as well as everyone thought, mainly because it didn't get the expected airplay. The problem was the title, the word funky. Very naughty, apparently. Anyway, even so, the LP did eventually become a classic. Check out the packed 19-page booklet. That includes lots of information plus rare images. Also from Ace is the Paul Williams songbook. Called We've Only Just Begun, Williams was a songwriter, a singer, and apparently was a pretty good comedian. He wrote a series of classic songs, such as the title track, of course, also Evergreen, Rainy Days and Mondays, plus Someday Man for the Monkees. In fact, he wanted to be a monkey, but he failed the audition, which was good for us because he turned into a major songwriting star, penning ditties for the likes of Barbra Streisand all the way through to Daft Punk, with lots of soundtracks in the middle, such as Bugsy Malone and The Muppets Christmas Carol. This compilation includes songs sung by Diana Ross, Scott Walker, Art Garfunkel, Elvis Presley, and many more. Next up, via Ocean Music, comes the new album from Annie Bacon and her Ocean. Presented in a digipack, Storm, for that is the title, sounds a little like Stevie Nicks, I've got to say. There's that country-inflected vibrato, that vocal texture that Nicks has in her voice, and has that rocking backing that keeps the tempo moving. Fleetwood Mac fans need to have a listen. Speaking of which, blimey, you'd think this video was planned, wouldn't you? Speaking of which, Fleetwood Mac fans should also check out the new CD box set devoted to Lindsay Buckingham, featuring every solo recording from the last century from the man himself, which sounds an awful long time ago when you put it like that. Called 20th Century Lindsay via the Rhino label, this also includes a disc of 8 non-LP tracks exclusive to this set. Presented in a slipcase box, the collection features 4 discs presented in their own sleeves, one of which is a gatefold digipack. Now, apart from the rarities, you receive 3 complete albums. The first, Law and Order from 81, Go Insane from 1984, and Out of the Cradle from 1992. Harder rock now from the Frontiers label and Issa with the album Another World. This is a piece of melodic rock from Issa, a lady with a cracking, rocking voice and catchy songs which don't really growl, they don't crackle. Her voice is of the high, pure, soaring type, I would say. The style and the direction of this music is of the classic 80s AOR genre, and if that genre is the centre of your rocking world, you really need to check out this album. Staying with Frontiers, we have Sevenspires and the album A Fortress Called Home, and well, it's all rather dramatic. This is symphonic metal, complex, rich in substance, with a stream of death metal running confidently through the entire album. So you get harsh vocals sitting right next to upbeat deliveries. This is a big album presented with a big stage offering big riffs, bold vocals, grand arrangements, and almost theatrical performances throughout. A CD encased within 8-foot walls. Only you can decide if it will invade your home hi-fi. 2 now from the UK outfit Avid, and 4 classic albums, as is the title, from Frank Sinatra, all being compilations from Capitol, was all still of interest. So you get This Is Sinatra from 56, Look to Your Heart from 1959, All the Way from 1972, and Sings of Love and Things from 1968. Also from Avid is a release devoted to jazz man Wes Montgomery, including the Montgomery Brothers in Canada, Milt Jackson and Wes Montgomery, Baggs Meets Wes, So Much Guitar, and Full House. Now, all of these albums are from 1961, except actually Full House, which was 1962. Obviously, our Wes was a busy boy back then. Both of these sets offer excellent value for money, all feature quality cuts. Onto vinyl now, and Mother Earth's The People Tree on Acid Jazz. This is a 30th anniversary release, including 3 previously unreleased tracks and 5 previously unreleased on vinyl. Now, Mother Earth were a 90s acid jazz group, yes, but they did kind of channel a 70s crossover band, because there's plenty of 70s style delivery here with a harder, funky edge. Saying that, there's also some Jamiroquai flavour in some of the tracks here. It's fascinating stuff. Finally, also check out a new release on Brain Feeder from Australians, now how do you pronounce this? Is it Hiatus Kaiyote? I hope it is. And this is the album Love Heart Cheat Code, their 4th album, blending simplistic, innocent, yet slightly experimental funky jazz, neo-soul with more rock-out tracks that sound like, well, a little bit like offcuts from Skunk Anansie, passed through a jazz filter. The arrangements here are always daring, always searching, sounding improvised, and preferring to change direction in angular ways rather than taking the easy route. And that's it, folks. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. Before you go, can you just down there, can you click on the like and subscribe buttons, please? It will just help this channel. Also, further down are other links to my website. Lots of other music bits and pieces over there, reviews, features, and other stuff, interviews too. And in addition, my Patreon page, which is over that way this time. Again, lots of music-related features, videos, and whatnot. And also my Facebook page, which you're welcome to join. I'll be back this time next week, same place. Hope to have your company. Until then, folks, bye-bye for now.